And in lesson 6.6, we are going to be doing some problem solving with fractions. In other words, solving real problems. Okay? And most of the time when you're solving, you have to figure out what operation you're going to use. Okay? What are the types of operations where you have a bunch of numbers and you need to find the total? What operations put numbers together? What types of operations put numbers together to find the total? Your choices are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So which two help you find the total? Which two help you find the total? Tate.
Addition and multiplication.
And multiplication help you to find the total. Okay? Which ones would help you find the number of groups? No, the number of groups. If we had a big amount and we had to put them into groups.
Subtraction and division.
Okay, subtraction, mainly division, would help you divide the big amount into smaller groups. Okay? Which operation would help you find the difference? Or to find the remaining amount? What operation would help you find the remaining amount or to find the difference between two amounts? Again, your choices are addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. Which one would help you find the remaining amount or the difference? Sixth graders, are you listening to me? Yeah? Subtraction, yes. Yep. So, when you're reading a problem, you have to figure out what is being asked. Alright? Turn to your worksheet. The first problem. The first problem says, Naomi decorates paper towel tubes to make desk organizers. She cuts pieces from 5 different tubes. The first piece is 2.5 inches long. If each of the remaining pieces is 1.5 inches longer than the previous piece, how long is the 5th piece? So, anytime you are doing problem solving, it's really helpful to draw a diagram of what is going on. Okay? Let's go to this problem here from your homework. Number 1. So, in your homework, yep, this is your homework, and that is your homework. What are you asked to find? So, how much is the 5th piece? Is what you're asked to find. And you should write that out in an answer statement. The 5th piece is blank long. Now we know what the measurement is. It's in inches. So it's blank inches long. Then it says that she is going to cut 5 different pieces. Her first piece is 2.5 inches. Okay. Then it says each of the next pieces, so the second piece is going to be what? 1.5 inches? Or 1.5 inches longer than the first piece? Longer. So this extra piece is 1.5 inches longer. Or So how would you find the length of this piece? Peter?
You just add 2.5 plus 1.5.
Right, 2.5 plus 1.5. Okay? And then the third piece. Find the length of the third piece. It's another 1.5 inches longer than the second piece. Right? And then the fourth piece is 1.5 inches longer. And then the fifth piece is 1.5 inches longer. So, could you use multiplication to help? Could you use multiplication? Could you combine multiplication and addition to find the answer? Rated?
You can do 2.5. Instead of doing a plus 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5, you can do it times 4.
Do what?
2.5
times 4? But that would only give you this much. And that doesn't help you find the length of the fifth piece. The fifth piece is 2.5 plus this amount. But how many times are you adding 2.5? Or sorry, 1.5? How many times are you adding 1.5? Olivia? 4 times. So, instead of adding 1.5 4 times, could you use multiplication, Bennett?
Yeah, you can do multiplication for 1.5.
4 times 1.5, right? What's 4 times 1.5? So, we do 4 over 1 times what? 3 over 2. So we have fractions times fractions. Come here. What does that equal? 6 inches? Factor the 4 and the 2 to 2 and 1, and then multiply 2 times 3. So that's 6 inches. So, what is the length of this piece?
6 inches.
6 inches. So you could do 2.5 plus 1.5, and then that amount 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 plus 1.5. Or you could do 1.5 times 4 to find the length of the additional pieces, and then add 2.5. See, when you combine, when you understand what the operations do, then you can use those operations to help you find the answer. Okay? You can combine addition and multiplication in this case to find the total amount. Okay? Sometimes you can, you have to find the remaining amount. And so what would you do if you're finding the remaining amount? Would you use addition or subtraction? Find the remaining amount. Subtraction then. Yep. Find the difference in the amounts. All right. So your assignment then on this is to do the top section, which we did together. Answer the top section. And then do numbers 5 and 6 from RW45. Okay?